for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Dillon Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mark Williams. Then it's Green. And it's Booker in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, we've got Michael Porter. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Teray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Knocks it loose. Green in the post. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Q. Brooklyn with the ball. Porter looks it over. Pass to Teray. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Booker. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Williams. Outside man. And that's not going to go. Tie game in Brooklyn. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Nick Richards out there with Dillon Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Dunn in at the 3. Now here's Williams. Pass to Teray. Back to Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Allen with it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Booker off the bounce, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Booker.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Q. Outside man. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Man's got himself on the board with a three there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, as well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game. That could be different.
Shaq, what do you think about Phoenix?
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. We've got Nicholas Claxton, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Porter. Booker no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Q can't get it to go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Toure. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Williams grabs the board. And here's Booker. Fires for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Phoenix out in front, leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Before this quarter starts,
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
come on, fans, let's go!
On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Green. And it's Martin in at the 3. Now here's Van. It counts! And the foul! That one on O'Neal.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And line, one time. Terrence Mann.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Williams from long range, and it's Martin with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 1. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Green, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up.
Well, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Just a dominant force for them on the offensive end tonight. I mean, stepping up big when his team needed, being able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe to say this game would have been a rough one for them without him in the mix.
Here's Q. This one for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.